Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got a one case of 2025 Leaf Electrum multi-sport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know if we go live and it'll be live. Also, mention no purchase necessary, link down in the description. We got absolutely none of that storm. Like we were projected to get like 6 to 8 inches of snow, all kinds of ice, hail everywhere. Not a thing. A little bit of rain last night, and that's it. Mildly disappointed. Other places north of us, like just north of us up in Tennessee, or even over in Alabama, got lots of stuff, but we got nothing. Jay the Snake, 7 of 10. Achilles Smith Jr., 5 of 7. And Katie Seagal, 1 of 1. Shit. Way too much snow. 12 to 8 inches is crazy. Like, we don't get snow down here normally, so people always freak out when there's a chance of snow. So everyone's been driving like crazy just for the fun of it, I guess. Dominic Malaga, 2 of 6. Dwight Gooden, 1 of 1. And Cam Boozer, 2 of 7. But since we don't normally get snow, I would have liked to have had some, but oh well. Let y'all have all the fun. We're down in North Georgia. It's up in the mountains, so you'd think being in the mountains, you'd get more snow, but we got like 1 day of snow last year. It's kind of sad. George McIntyre, 412. Brandy Chastain, 1 of 1. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, 1 of 1. Eric Dickerson, 4 of 6. Barry Foster, 5 of 5. And Lionel Messi, boom, 1 of 1. Even better that it's in the Argentina kit, not the Miami kit. Jason Kidd, 4 of 6. Ron Harper, 2 of 8. And dual auto for Brad Daughtry and Mark Price, 7 of 8. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either of those two guys. Box 6. Landon Quinones, 3 of 6. Dwight Howard, 1 of 7. And Darryl Strawberry, Dwight Gooden, dual auto, 4 of 5. Box 7. Patrick Peterson, 1 of 2. Emmitt Smith, nice, 2 of 4. Marab Dwalashvili, Fred McGriff, 2 of 7. And triple auto. Eric Dickerson, Marshall Faulk, and Edgerrin James. That's a cool one. 1 of 1. Box 9. Ray Mancini, 6 of 12. Old ball coach Steve Spurrier, 1 of 5. And wow, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Steph Curry, John Morant, James Harden, Anthony Edwards. Penta Auto. Redemption. Boom. What is the box cost? I think we have these up for personal in like, what is it, 260, I want to say? 280, 260, somewhere in there. And final box of the break, box number 10. Toby Fournier, 1 of 4. Nature Boy, Ric Flair, 6 of 7. And Allen Iverson, 3 of 6 to close us out. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here on a chilly Sunday morning. Do appreciate that. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we'll take care of our 4 randoms. Average is like 2 per case, so definitely outperformed there. For the hits, Achilles Smith Jr., Dominique Malaga, Dwight Gooden, Cam Boozer, George McIntyre, Brandy Chastain, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Eric Dickerson, Barry Foster, Dwight Howard, Alan Trammell, Emmitt Smith, Fred McGriff, and Allen Iverson. Jake the Snake Roberts, Katie Seagal, Lionel Messi, Jason Kidd, Landon Quinones, Patrick Peterson, Rob the Machine Dwalashvili, Ron Harper, Ray Mancini, Steve Spurrier, Toby Fournier, and Nature Boy Ric Flair. And headed to random.org. Brad Dougherty and Mark Price, Darryl Strawberry, Dwight Gooden, Eric Dickerson, Marshall Faulk, Edgerrin James, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, Steph Curry, John Morant, James Harden, Anthony Edwards. All right, that is it for Multisport. We are on to 2025 Leaf Football Nation Solo Edition here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. But first, we're going to head to random.org and knock these 4 out. We'll be back to that in just a second. Alright, we've got random order pulled up and good to go. Gotta roll some dice, give it through your high to be valid for us. We're gonna go 7 times on each random, starting off with Brad Dougherty and Mark Price. That is 6 times. Final roll. Brad Dougherty with the win. Congratulations. Daryl Strawberry and Dwight Gooden. That is 6 times. Final roll. Daryl Strawberry taking it home. Congratulations. Eric Dickerson, Marshall Falk, and Edrin James. Final roll. Eric Dickerson with the win. Congratulations. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Steph Curry, John Morant, James Harden, and Anthony Edwards. That is 6 times. Final roll. Ant-Man with the win. Congratulations. All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes with 2025 Leaf Football Nation Solo Edition. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Football Nation Solo Edition to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live to be live. Also, mention no purchase necessary. Link down in the description. Make this thing stand up. There we go. Pack number 1. Good luck, everybody. This will be 2 press proofs and then an auto. Every single pack. Evan Smith. Beckham Fritzo. and Keegan Croucher. 4-4. Jake Brennan-Stool, Israel Abrams, and Maddox Madsen. 4-7. Dual press proof for Jack Endries and Max Clare. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either of those two guys. Nick Anderson and Connor Wegman. 6-7. Roger Staubach, Peyton Houston, and Wonderful Champ Mods. 1 of 8. Looks like some of the glue isn't holding too well on these. Cade Klubnik, Eli Manning, and Luke Nickel. 11 of 15. Eric Singleton Jr., Gareth Bale, and Omarion Hampton. 1 of 1. Darian Metza, Barry Sanders, and Deuce Knight. 5 of 5. It's still holding. It just looks like it's giving up. Sully Robertson, Jadarian Price, and Jake Brenningstool. 2 of 5. Luke Nickel, Michael Pine, and Israel Abrams. 11 of 15. Jerome Bettis Jr., Wonderful Champ Mons, and TJ Moore. 2 of 4. Jack Ham, Brazil Shepard, and Tristan Saab. 4 of 15. Kyle Walker, CJ Tiller, and Mason Heinchel. 5 of 7. Fernando Heisman-Doza, Nick Marsh, and Jaden Baugh. 2 of 4. Danny White, Kyle Walker, and Ollie Gordon. 2 of 15. Oscar Dios, Kyron Jones, and Caden Pothrow. 1 of 5. Jack Endries, Antoine Wallace Jr., and Graham Mertz. 2 of 7. Michael Hawkins Jr., Keegan Croucher, and Trey Taylor. 1 of 8. Evan Moorhead, John Mateer, and Caden Durham. 2 of 4. Noah Roberts, Brian Dawkins Sr., and Jaden O'Neal. 2 of 6. I want you to know that I read your message, but I won't say that out loud. Ollie Jennings, Marshall Falk, and Aaron Gregory. 12 of 15. Caden Durham, Mabry Metzauer, and Eli Holstein. 7 of 7. Marcus Harris, Jalen Lloyd, and Jaden Greathouse, 4 of 8. Wonderful Champ Mons, Luis Duncara, and Max Clare, 6 of 8. Alvin Henderson, Richard Dent, and Damian Martinez, 2 of 4. Rick Meyer, Carnell Tate, and Achilles Smith Jr., 3 of 8. Harlan Berry, Caden Dixon Wyatt, and Riley Leonard, 6 of 6. Jake Brenningstool, Zach Katz, and Ryan Rakowski, 4 of 6. Javian Thomas, Elijah Surratt, and dual auto, Eric Dickerson, Marshall Falk. 1 of 1. Oh. That'll also be headed to random.org here in a few minutes. Daniel Melky, Nick Marsh, and Ethan Grunkemeyer, 6 of 8. And final pack of the break. Rudolph Blaze Ingram, Darwin Nunez, and Jimmy Horn Jr., 3 of 8. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate it. Look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon for some more football. Dickerson having a day. That is true. Good day for some Dickerson. Alright. For the hits, Emmett Smith, Beckham Kritza, Connor Wegman, Cade Klubnik, Eli Manning, Eric Singleton Jr., Gareth Bale, Darian Metza, Barry Sanders, Deuce Knight, Brazell Shepard, CJ Tiller, Fernando Mendoza, Danny White, Antoine Wells Jr., Graham Mertz, Evan Moorhead, Caden Durham, Brian Dawkins, Ollie Jennings, Aaron Gregory, Caden Durham, Eli Hollenstein, Alvin Henderson, Damian Martinez, Carnell Tate, Achilles Smith Jr., Harlan Berry, Elijah Surratt, Daniel Melky, Ethan Grunkemeyer, Darwin Nunez. Keegan Croucher, Jake Brenningstool, Israel Abrams, Maddox Madsen, Nick Anderson, Peyton Houston, Luke Nickel, Amarian Hampton, Jadarian Price, Jake Brenningstool, Luke Nickel, Michael Pine, Israel Abrams, Jerome Bettis Jr., Jack Ham, Kyle Walker, Mason Heinchel, Nick Marsh, Jaden Baugh, Kyle Walker, Ollie Gordon, Oscar Rios, Kyron Drones, Caden Prothro, Jack Endries, Michael Hawkins Jr., Keegan Croucher, John Mateer, Noah Roberts, Jaden O'Neal, Marshall Falk, Mabry Metzauer, Marcus Harris, Jalen Lloyd, Jaden Greathouse, Luis Duncara, Max Clare, Richard Dent, Caden Dixon Wyatt, Jake Brenningstool, Javian Thomas, Nick Marsh, and Jimmy Horn Jr. Roger Staubach. Wonderful Champ Mons, Sawyer Robertson. Wonderful Champ Mons, TJ Moore, Tristan Saab, Trey Taylor. Wonderful Champ Mons, Rick Meyer. Riley Leonard, Zach Katz, Brian Rakowski, and Rudolph Blaze Ingram. And headed to random.org. Dual press proof for Jack Endries and Max Clare. And dual auto, Eric Dickerson and Marshall Falk. 101. Alright, that is it for football. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Women of Sport here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. First, we're going to head to random.org and knock these two out. We'll back that in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be through a high value for us. We're going to go 12 times on each random. Starting off with Jack Endries and Max Clare. That's 11 times. Final roll. Max Clare with the win. Congratulations. And Eric Dickerson, Marshall Falk. 1 of 1. That is 11 times. Final roll. Marshall Falk with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for football. We'll be back in just a few minutes with 2025 Leaf Metal Women of Sport. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Aluminum Sport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and be live. Also, you know presents safe. Link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Casey Smith, 1 of 1. Manon Ramo, 9 of 10. Maya Paldo, 1 of 1. Annalie Waters, 4 of 7. Jersey Robinson, 6 of 6. Vashti Cunningham, 1 of 1. Kaylin Ohashi, 2 of 2. And Gabby Douglas, 1 of 4. Box 2. Cassidy Cook, 2 of 2. Haley Cavender, 3 of 5. Michelle Watterson Gomez, 4 of 5. Jeannie Buss, 1 of 1. Georgia Moore, 5 of 5. Trinity Robin, LFG, 2 of 4. Kim Mulkey, 1 of 1. And Katie Ledecky, 3 of 3. JC Sheldon, 1 of 4. Ashley Sofacanic, 1 of 8. Tahina Powell, 1 of 5. Libby Dunn, 6 of 10. Reagan Smith, LFG, 5 of 5. Miara O'Neill, 4 of 10. Jeanette Lee, 2 of 5. And LFG, Nika Moore, 4 of 8. Box 4. Abby Lee Farth, 1 of 1. Haley Van Lith, 1 of 1. Kate Harping, 5 of 8. Diana Taurasi, 1 of 1. Tahina Powell, 1 of 2. Liquid Fire Die Cut, Kate Harping, 1 of 1. Sarah Strong, 3 of 3. And Dual Auto, Libby Dunn and KJ Johnson, 3 of 3. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either of those two ladies. Box 5. Halfway point. Harmony Turner, 9 of 10. Chloe Kitts, 1 of 1. Olivia Rothfeld, 1 of 1. Kelsey Plum, 1 of 1. Tania Lotson, LFG, 3 of 5. Isabella Garachi, 1 of 1. Aaron Blanchfield, Liquid Fire Die Cut, 1 of 1. And Quad Auto, Angela Ruggiero, Hillary Knight, Caroline Ouellette, and Haley Wickenheiser, 4 of 5. That will also be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Also, a perfect time to be getting that card. With the Winter Olympics right around the corner. Box 6. Don't think whoever's using the hair dryer did a good job. On card inscribed, Cheryl Miller, 67 of 100. Toby Fournier, 1 of 1. Zakiya Johnson, 3 of 8. Vashti Cunningham, 7 of 8. Serena Sundell, 5 of 6. Harmony Turner, 2 of 2. Abby Lee Farth, 3 of 3. And Cynthia Cooper, 1 of 1. Box out. Cynthia Cooper, 2 of 3. Anisha Morrow, 1 of 1. Ava Hunt, 1 of 1. Bella Meir, 1 of 1. Maddie Weaver, 3 of 8. Morgan Stickney, 1 of 6. Asia Sipka, 1 of 1. And Toby Fournier, 1 of 5. Box 8. Toby Fournier. On card, 15 of 49. O'Neal, 1 of 1. Sarah Ashley Barker, 1 of 1. Cheryl Swoops, 1 of 1. Sonia Citron, 1 of 1. Anna Hidalgo, 4 of 4. Haley Van Lith, 1 of 5. And Aaron Andrews, 1 of 1. Box 9. Kaylin Chen, on card inscribed, 21 of 200. Miss Tony Bradinger, 1 of 1. Tessa Johnson, 1 of 1. Andy Harding, 1 of 1. Marley O'Day, 1 of 1. Amanda Nunez, 2 of 3. Chloe Ketz, 2 of 4. And Serena Sundell, 1 of 1. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Kiki Iriafen, 1 of 1. Esmery Martinez, 1 of 1. Hope Solo, 1 of 1. Jacqueline Cavalcanti, 8 of 10. Lily Fenton, 1 of 2. Aaron Matson, 3 of 8. Bree Hall, 1 of 6. And Diana Taurasi, 3 of 6. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, spend a little bit of your Sunday morning here with us. We appreciate that. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick, and we'll take care of our 2 randoms. For the hits, Gabby Douglas, Annalie Waters, Haley Cavender, Georgia Moore, Ashley Sofacanic, Diana Taurasi, Evie Liebfarth, Haley Van Lith, Harmony Turner, Chloe Kitts, Aaron Blanchfield, Harmony Turner, Evie Liebfarth, Cynthia Cooper, Anisha Morrow, Ava Hunt, Bella Meir, Asia Sivka, Hannah Hidalgo, Haley Van Lith, Aaron Andrews, Andy Harding, Amanda Nunez, Chloe Kitts, Esri Martinez, Hope Solo, Aaron Matson, Bree Hall, and Diana Taurasi. Casey Smith, Maya Paldo, Jersey Robinson, Kaylin Ohashi, Cassidy Cook, Michelle Watterson Gomez, Jeannie Boss, Kim Mulkey, Katie Ledecky, JC Sheldon, Olivia Dunn, Mira O'Neal, Jeanette Lee, Nika Moole, Kate Harping, Olivia Rothfeld, Kelsey Plum, Isabella Garachi, Maddie Weber, Morgan Stickney, Miara O'Neal, Marley O'Day, Kiki Iriafen, Jacqueline Cavalcanti, and Lily Fenton. Menon Ramo, Vashti Cunningham, Trinity Robin, Tahina Pow Pow, Reagan Smith, Tahina Pow Pow, Sarah Strong, Tania Lotson, Toby Fournier, Zakia Johnson, Vashti Cunningham, Serena Sundell, Toby Fournier, Sarah Ashley Barker, Cheryl Swoops, Sonia Citron, Tony Bradinger, Tessa Johnson, and Serena Sundell. On-card inscribes for Cheryl Miller, Toby Fournier, and Caitlin Chen. And headed to random.org. Dual auto for Olivia Dunn and KJ Johnson. And quad auto for Angela Ruggiero, Hillary Knight, Caroline Ouellette, and Haley Wickenheiser. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank you all again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having you all back in here sometime soon. And we're going to head over to random.org real quick and knock these two out. Back with that in just a second. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice, see what your high to be valid for us. We're going to go 5 times on each random, starting off with Olivia Dunn and KJ Johnson. That is 4 times. Final roll. Miss Olivia Dunn with the win. Congratulations. And Angela Ruggiero, Hillary Knight, Caroline Ouellette, and Haley Wickenheiser. That is 4 times. Final roll. Haley Wickenheiser with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for us. Hope you guys stay warm throughout the weekend. And have a good start to your week coming up. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks.